How you doing, guys? It's your old pal Jim here, and we're back with more of Kentucky Route Zero. Now, when we last left off, we checked out the pathway between the scarecrow and the bird feeder, or the bat feeder. And now we're checking out the casket. The casket and the what other else thing was there. That's a hell of a thing to have underground, isn't it? A casket. I'm kind of all the things that we're looking through, that one has me the most weary. I don't want to follow a casket anywhere. Anyway, we're having an adventure here with Conway, the delivery man, and Shannon, the repair lady who owns a bait shop. And they're investigating these mines here in Kentucky. Oh, looks like no dead end this time around. Although the tracks are pretty... Oh, wait a minute. Tape player. Oh, that's the end of the track anyway. A rusty reel-to-reel tape player is stashed beneath the track, loaded with tape but starved for power. Is there anything you can do? I was like, oh no, we're gonna run off. Same thing. Oh, come on, Shannon. You have, like, powers, right? There's a tape player down there. Note to self, tape player down there. If we ever get the power working properly, I mean, if that's ever a thing to do, we know what to do. Now we're just going to investigate all the way to the left side of this place. And then if that's it, and there's nothing else to look at, then we get out of here. Not as spoopy as I thought originally. I mean, it is a little creepy, the ambiance, but... you know, other than some slight supernatural goings-on at the beginning, I don't think there's much to worry about here. But then again, sometimes complacency can be your worst enemy. Or at least I think so. You never know. Like what we don't know going into these caves. Not caves, mines. These are man-made mines. Oh. Okay. All right, this is new. This is new. This is a stage. Damn, it's almost totally intact. I thought it would have been destroyed. What is this place? It's a It's a recording studio, basically kind of thrown together, but when this mine was active, a couple of folk music archivists spent time here recording miners' songs. Really academic, ivory tower types. None of the miners really talked to them much. So they stayed at the margins, observed, took notes, and then sometimes they'd get someone on a lunch break to sing into their microphone. Then I guess the power company got some kind of interest in the project and gave the archivists some coal script tokens to pay the miners with for their songs. Huh. Did you ever come down here? Yeah. I came here with my parents once or twice. They used to play music here, even when those archivists weren't around. It was a nice setup. Kind of rickety, kind of dangerous, I guess, but I don't know. It had a good energy. It was warm sometimes. Huh. It's even got the microphone still there. Well, I guess that's it. That would explain the tape player there. Well, alright, yeah, I guess we're just gonna leave now. We managed to survive it. We managed to survive the mystery of the mines. Yeah, I'm sorry for acting like quite spooked beforehand, but when you put a casket as a landmark in mines after almost getting killed by said mines, I mean, you have to admit that's kind of off-putting at the very least. So the bat feeder, oh, here we go, the animal bones and the rowboat. All right, here we go. And now we can get out of here. We can get out of here with the knowledge that we have done our best in exploring this cave. One was a complete dead end all around, and then the other one had some, had the most the most dangerously creepy one had the most information. It's quite a morbid past this mine has about about the people passing away. It's a real shame. But gonna be honest here, I'll be glad to at the very least get out of this current situation. Just make sure that Conway is all right. And we're almost done. There we go. Exit. Let's get out of here. Here we are. Let's get out of here. Yeah, okay. That tunnel where the tracks were broken, I'd like to take a look down there. Oh, wow. Oh, no! Do whatever you need. I'll just wait for you here. If you wait for me here, I'll just go take another look around. Oh, okay. So either way, Shannon is going to go on her own. That is not a good idea. That is not a good idea. Shannon should not go down there. But Conway either says, do whatever you need. I'll just wait for you here. Or if you wait for me here, I'll just go take another look around. No, don't go by yourself. Sure. Okay, I'll be here. No, don't. Don't. Shannon, please. The exit's right there. We shouldn't have gone and explored. We shouldn't have done it. We shouldn't have gone and explored. Shouldn't have. She wouldn't have seen the tracks. Miners' helmets. Oh, this is not good. And the truck's still out there. Hey there, buddy. How's it going? Wait, Conway, what you doing, bud? Should really, go get her. Shack. You really gonna walk into the shack? The cramped shack is lined with wooden shelves. Dusty stacks of tape reels and notebooks crowd the room, but a bit of moonlight filters through a window near the ceiling. On a small desk in the middle of the room lay 3 notebooks. The red one is labeled J. Marquis, the green one is labeled R. Marquis, and the blue one is unlabeled. Oh, in the red notebook. The pages are covered. There she is! Oh, thank God she's with me. Whew, I got so worried. These pages are covered in disorganized notes, some written horizontally and others scribbled vertically into margins. A few pages are lined more evenly and divided up into charts, correlating seasons, lyrics, harmonies, and coal halls. Open Green Book. On each page is a delicately rendered charcoal drawing. Most are the portraits of rugged faces. Near the middle of the book, there are a few drawings of a young girl in a miner's helmet. She plays along the minecart tracks, collecting pieces of wire. In one drawing, another young girl sits nearby, intently studying a book. Conway opens the blue book. I didn't even wait for me to do it. The notebook is full of Greek letters and cryptic mathematical formulas. Near the back of the book, what first looks like it might be, oh yeah, this place. Oh, thank God she came back. I didn't think you were coming back. These notebooks are labeled Marquis. Your parents are the archivists? No, Weaver's parents are the archivists. My parents were the miners. How's the leg? I can walk on it, but it's slow. Well, I'll try not to get too far ahead of you. You don't mind my hitching a ride, do you? I kind of got a lift out here, and wasn't sure if when I'd be back. I can drive. Yeah, maybe that's best. Don't worry, I've been driving since I was 9. I still need to find the 0. Well, it's like I told you, Weaver doesn't lie. If she sent you here to find your on-ramp, this is where you should be looking. Or maybe you just weren't listening closely enough, and that's not exactly what she said. I saw Weaver at my workshop that's up north by Lake Nolan, right at Wax and Ponia, in the back of the bait shop. Pretty glamorous, right? These are the times we live in. She's either up there or back at the farmhouse. Whichever you want to head first, just let me know. Oh, ha. Yeah, let's go. Because I'm pretty sure that means we're going together. Oh, I was going to say, what are you waiting for? Okay, oh, Lisette's Antiques. I guess this is your truck. This is my truck. Is anything different about Homer? Let me talk to Homer. Homer? Homer, this is Shannon. Nice to meet you, Homer. Do you help with the driving? I got some dry banana slices in my bag. Would you like one? Take care of your friend here, and there's more where that came from. I like that. Get to choose the dialogue thing. Conway gets back on the road. Conway sticks around for a bit. I think it was here, wasn't it? Yes, it was. I remember. Conway and Shannon pull into the bait shop parking lot. Vaulted above the... Okay, yeah. Oh, pardon me. So much reading that my voice isn't used to it. Let's see. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Oh, look at that. Oh, the bait shop is closed. Enter the side door of Shannon's shop. The walls are lined with cheap metal shelves, loaded precariously with vacuum tubes, awkwardly shaped metal casings, and coffee cans full of electronic components. Shannon leads Conway to the back of the room, where a few TV sets in various states of disassembly are set up on a rough wooden table. She flips the switch on the power strip they're all plugged into, and the TV sets tremble to life. Ask Shannon about Weaver. Shannon points to a small security monitor on the table. The image on the screen is just black, but it seems to be fading slowly, almost imperceptibly, between different shades of black. Shannon tweaks a few knobs on the side of the monitor, but the picture doesn't change. I leave the workshop, stare at the security monitor. The screen is cavernous black. It hums and swells at the pace of the tide. Conway loses track of the workshop's walls. They could be inches away or miles. He is adrift on black water, traveling swiftly toward a rocky shore. There should be a lighthouse or a buoy by these rocks. It's too dangerous. Shannon switches off the power strip. Weaver is not there. Okay. Well, then I guess Shannon is with us here. Alright, well, let's go on the highway, because it seems like a practical thing to do to go to the highway, because it's the fastest. Interesting way to look for Shannon there. Yep, there it is. This was the quickest way to get there. Let's get to the Marquis farmhouse. Oh, we get to go out together, do we? Act 1, Scene V. Marquis farmhouse. Oh, gosh. I think I'm gonna, Homer? I just met the strangest lady. Conway, there are some horses out there behind the house. I just met the strangest lady. I just met the strangest lady. She seemed pretty nice. Marquis. I wonder where her folks are from. I hope we see her again. Oh, okay. Well, it didn't let me talk to Homer right after. Oh, no, it probably did, but, like, I was so... Oh, was that a person walking by? I hope that was a person walking by. I hope we see her again. Oh, well, I guess I can't talk to Homer anymore. Oh, this is going to be annoying. Ah, boy. Well, I guess you're coming along, Homer. I wonder how long I'm going to be having a bad leg for. Oh, boy. Oh, I guess Homer instinctively stays over there. Well, this is the farmhouse I told you about. Oh, should probably keep walking. Wait. Oh, wow. She stopped. Oh, she stopped to help me. That's why I couldn't move. Wow. So this is an interesting game. Oh, look, it's a horseshoe pin. Or you throw a horseshoe there. And let's oh yeah. Let's go to the graveyard together. There's nobody buried here, you know. It's decorative, I guess. Or it's art or something. I don't know. What are the names on the headstones? Nowowski, Padilla. I don't know those names. Maybe the people who lived here before? I know when they bought this property, it already had a house and everything. Or maybe they have some other symbolic meaning. Oh, and look at that headstone, marquee. I used to think it was for my parents. Now I don't know. Oh boy. So, I love that little animation thing when you click on someplace to go. And I wonder what would have happened if I just went to the Route 0 instead of going to the mine. Not that I mind at all. Because I got a cool person to investigate with. And she's nice enough to help me. I mean, we just only met. But I guess when you're faced into a life and death situation with... Yeah, she's not here. Oh, wait, the television. The television's where that whole thing started. So, this is where she was. Yeah, makes sense. This was where Weaver and her parents lived. They took out a bunch of loans, you know, and had this place built. Do you have any debts? I owe some people some apologies. Well, you're lucky that's all you owe. My parents were like that, until the company store found a way to get to them. For my dad it was tokens to run the fans and air purifiers, and for my mom it was canaries. Two solutions to the same problem, but they sure sounded different. Weaver had debt, too. A lot of it. All tuition. She said she was a mathematician or something. Yeah, she studied some esoteric stuff about something about using math to translate between Spanish and English. I think eventually Weaver put those math skills to work on all the red numbers in the family checkbook and got a clear sense of just how hopeless their situation was. So she left. I guess she just drove away in the middle of the night. They woke up in the morning and the car was gone. Never came back. Until tonight. Alright, let's see. Someone else told me to come here and talk to her. She seemed really focused on the old TV. Were you happy to see her? Someone else told me to come and talk to her. Huh? Okay. I guess we two aren't the only ones she's been talking to. Oh, that's not something you see every day. That old TV right there. Well, that is a damned antique for you. I had a model like that in the shop once, but I had to sell it. I had to sell it off to make rent. Most painful decision I ever made. Say, do you mind if I open it up? Looks like the dials are all corroded and the screen is leaking light a bit. Come on, I bet Lisette, is that how you say it? I bet Lisette would never forgive you for letting a specimen like that fall into disrepair. All right, let's do it. Oh no, is this going to happen again? Oh, okay, never mind. I thought it would oh, I guess it is going to happen again. Yep, there it is. Wow. Oh yeah, these tubes are all messed up. Look like they've been in a swamp or a cave or something. There's moss growing on this one. That's okay. I have a few spares in my bag here. Here, I pulled this one out of an old computer monitor. Just needs to be recalibrated a bit. Okay, that oughta... should be seeing something now. Are you seeing anything?
Hey, that looks dangerous. What are you doing there?
Damn. Okay. Here, I think the contacts are dirty. Now, don't go telling my customers I clean off old vacuum tubes with spit. Pih. There. Just gotta turn it north, south, and... it's that barn again.
Whoa!
What? Is that Kentucky Zero? Wait, why is the truck going in there? Are we ready? I didn't tell the truck to go there. I didn't tell the truck to go there.
I don't like where this is going.
This does not seem whimsical in the slightest. Is that it? Hello? Is that it? End of Act 1. Wow. Okay. Oh, here we go. What? No. Let's see real quick. Letter. Attention, Lula Chamberlain. Reply, your application. Thank you for your application to the Gaston Trust for Imagined Architecture Annual Fellowship. We received a record number of applications this year, over 100 in total, and regrettably we can award only one fellowship position per year. As you know, our review process includes a multi-phase blind committee analysis of portfolio submissions, as well as a careful review by a panel of subject matter experts on each applicant's notability, and relevance in the field. And that's where we're going to stop. My God, what is happening? I mean, like, this is so weird. I mean, I really love the art and the style and everything, but as far as the story goes, it's really hard to follow. I don't know if it's more art than it is story, but you have sort of like a loose story going on with some very, very like light supernatural elements going along. And one thing is for sure, I don't know what being in that barn means with the television. I assume eventually it's going to get cleared up, or as you can see here in the back screen, we're going to be tossed into the control of another character. I don't know if watching that truck go into the barn, which apparently was Kentucky Zero this whole time, I don't know what it all means. Did I make the right choices? Did I investigate enough? I don't know. It's one of those games. And if you want to see more about one of those games, which is this game right here, subscribe to my YouTube channel over at Jim Knickerbocker. And remember, as always, nothing ventured, nothing gained.